I start recording now. Did you have any challenges? And kindly share. The more interactive we are, the better. Evans not
Maybe
written.
Dorcas,
Yes, please.
maybe for those of us who have not written, maybe our challenge could be like for me. I think the year is still here. Yeah, but
Till when? A month is gone. Today is 31st of January. So tomorrow is February. So the
but
challenge is
in the
that
process of
your ear is still very fresh.
we've got ideas in the head, but maybe with time we'll put them down.
Never mind, at the end of this session, you'll find it very urgent, but I appreciate that feedback. Teresia says, I know what I want, however, the how to achieve it is the challenge. Awesome, I'll try address that as we go. Anyone else telling us the challenges you had? Or if you didn't have challenges, you can say, I didn't. Unable to narrow down and how to prioritize. That is Anthony. We will get to the way you narrow down in a few. Let me say that they can keep on coming. When they come, I will definitely read them. But I want us, because of the people who have not had the opportunity to set goals, or Milka, Douglas Karibu, Milka says, I had problems trying to be specific. They seemed very general and vague in my head. We will refine them. Cecilia says, having so many ideas in my mind. Yes, as Anthony said, narrowing down was a challenge. Um, Kate says that the biggest problem is the discipline to follow through with the steps through which they're leading to the. Oh, I'm having interruptions. Please, and then nitakuja bedroom. So Douglas, thank you. Sarah says my challenge was resetting goals that I wasn't able to achieve last year. Welcome, Linus. Still polishing. I'm traveling now. That's okay. Let me take this one for Kate. My biggest problem is the discipline to follow through with the steps leading up to the goals. So thank you so much for that feedback. Let's go directly to it, and I want us to do an exercise at this point. I hope everyone got a text that you needed to come with somewhere to write and a pen. So I want us to draft the goals in three areas. I'll also suggest what other areas you need to set your goals in. But have you this and this? Kama mko nazo, niambieni thumbs, show me the thumb, and then let's draft. Yes, Wambui, let's draft three goals on first your health. Number two, yes, Esther, I see that. Thank you. I first want us to draft three goals. Hata kama ziko vague, venye mnasema zingine zinakuwa vague, zingine zinakuwa general, we will refine them as we go. But write three goals on health. Write three goals on your career or business. I see some business people here. I see some career people here. Whichever career you are in, write three goals of where you want to be at the end of the year. And number three, write three goals about your spiritual goals. Yes, write Three of those. And then once you're done, let me see. You can say, I'm done. Three, three, three. And I need to know whether you are writing. Because the next exercise will highly depend on that. And if you're generous enough, you can share yours. We have a look at them. I'm hoping everyone is drafting some goals. Three, then we will refine them right now. If you can be able to put your camera on, I really appreciate. I'm being told to repeat the exercise. Kindly draft three goals on career. Let me type that. Number two, health goals. And number three, spiritual goals. Whatever your faith, just draft your goals because I believe that the spiritual world is more real than the physical one. So just draft those ones. You can share with us or just have them written once you're done, write done, 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 so that I'm able to proceed to the next step. Martin Kamau, karibu sana. You welcome. Anyone who is done, keep on writing those goals. And we are writing them up to 31st. Please send me the recording. I'm not able to participate. It is well, Linus, I will do that. Wamboi done. Joyce James, you're welcome. Anyone else who is done with those goals? Teresia done. Wangari Jacinta done. Awesome. Anne Muthoni done. Anne Evans done. Milka done. Awesome. If you just came in, we are drafting goals on our health, on our career or business, the ones who are in business, and spiritual goals because they matter. Done. Kate, thank you. As we finish, I want to be sharing something about how to achieve goals that you will, how to set goals that you will achieve this year. And one of the things that I want you to counter check the goals you have written against is three P's. And the first P is that those goals must be personal. They must be something that you really want, not other people, but you. So as you look at the goals you're drafting, as we wait for the rest to finish, ask yourself, is it what I really, really want? Because you will be more energized to achieve those goals if you are the person who really wants. Number two, we will get to a place where we want to write those goals in the present tense. And I will tell you why. Because when we state things in the present, they are more powerful. So those goals, and that will be the next step, we will state them again in the present tense. And number three, um, I'm missing something. They need to be positive. Kindly, if you have written a goal that looks like has a negative, inaitangwaje, not to, please cancel that goal and write it in a positive way. Like, I would say my goal is to be 57 kilograms on 31st of December 2022. Never mind where I am right now. I'm not in a very good place. However, is not the right word to use. I mean, I cannot say not to be 70 kgs. Karibu purity. So goals, they need to be positive, personal, and in the present tense. The place of present tense, we are getting there in a minute, but just check if your goals are like that. By personal, I mean something you really want, not what the society wants, not what the colleagues want, not what the organization wants, but what you really want. That is one way that will make you stick to those goals to the end of the year. I'm still waiting to see if we are done. Joyce, karibu sana. I see you're back, you had left. Done. Evans, done. Milka, done. Can I assume we are done so that we proceed? If yes, put a thumbs. If you're not done, you will finish that exercise. Done, Anthony Kiguta, thank you. Cecilia, done, thank you. Evans, thumbs up, thank you. I want Caro Kadhambi. Oh, awesome. Good to see you, Caro, even if I've not seen your face. Esther Dan, Caro Dan. I want to suggest a few areas that we can set goals on. And Mudhoni Dan, beautiful. Because one of the challenges that Sarah Dan, thank you, the challenges that has been mentioned is not knowing exactly what parameters to set goals in. And I want to suggest these 6 areas. Those of us who I have done one-on-one coaching with, we have gone through them. But today I have a different alteration to the gospel I preach. I would request that you do goals if you're writing on your health. You do goals on your career. You do spiritual goals. You do financial goals. You do social goals, adventure, and then something else that I will explain in a short while called influence. So have we gotten that, or can I type that? The parameters you can make goals in are health, spiritual, career, finances, social, adventure, and influence. And question can be coming as I go. Yes. Sorry for that interruption. I had to mute. So questions can be coming, but on this one of influence, is a new one addition to that which is familiar to us. But I've been asking myself, how many people am I influencing? How many people have high had impact on as the year goes? It is one of the things I'd want you to challenge yourself on. Are you mentoring someone? Are you training someone? And this area of influence actually goes up to even when we are looking at the influence we are having on our children. Of course, it is positive influence. So I propose that in those areas that I have just suggested, and any other that is important to you, that you can set goals on them. At this juncture, so that I don't feel like I'm alone, kindly put on your videos, and then we do a slight exercise before we refine the goals we have just written. I need the faces. Thank you, Purity. Oh, beautiful. Milka, thank you. Anne, thank you. If you are not traveling, if you are not able, Teresia, thank you. Mwaneki, good, great, great, great. I want us to do sorry, another icebreaker. And this time round, I need the videos on because we are not able to do this without me seeing you. And the icebreaker is where in the world is. Once you put the videos on, I'll show you how we will do that. I know all of us are scattered in your screen, the screen you're using, whether your simu, your laptop, your nini, but I want you to show me. If your camera is not functional, Wambo, it's okay, I understand. But whoever is able to put the camera on, let's do this. You need to show me what direction someone is, because people what were different places on the screen based on your phone, your gadget. So if I say Purity, for me, Purity is here. And then Purity will pick on someone else and tell us which direction. We actually just need to see the direction where that person is. So let's do this. 1, 2, go. Anne is here. So Anne, you choose another person and you show us where they are. And kindly unmute also. We can't hear.
Good.
Let's all unmute. I like the noise. Let me have the
Here.
noise.
Milka ako hapa juu.
Oh, Milka ako hapo juu. Milka?
Purity is right next to me here.
Okay.
Tracy ako hapa juu.
Waboi ako hapo juu yangu.
Wambo, even if we can't see you, let's hear you.
Wamboi ako hapo juu.
Kwani watu wote wako juu?
Cecilia ako diagonally juu yangu.
Cecilia ako diagonally juu yako and Cecilia is right here down. Cecilia?
Purity is that next to me on my right.
Purity?
Milka ako mwingine. Hapa karibu na mimi.
Finally, Wamboi Ndisho, we can see you. And you just disappeared. Okay, good. Good to see you. Where are we now?
We are here, and Wangoi Bilha, you are here. You are here.
We can't see where you're pointing, but we believe that's me. So I will say, Sarah Njoroge, you're right up here.
I'm able to see who? Teresa. Yeah, just right above me.
Awesome. I need to keep on. Please, if you can be able to put your cameras on, it will be so good for me. However, I choose to accept that I may not see all of you because of many dynamics. But if I am able to see you, I will really appreciate. Now, the main reason why we came into this meeting, as I had done in the poster, was to refine those goals. And I realized that sometimes we are not able to differentiate between our goal and the activities that go into making that goal possible. Let me clarify. One of my goals, I want to be very vulnerable with you now, that I weighed and I am weighing 70, which is so bad for my height. Those of you who have seen me, welcome Phyllis. So one of my goals is to get to 60. And so I wrote this goal that my goal is to be 60 kgs at the end of the year, 31st December. That is a smart goal. But you realize that some of us, the goals we have written is to drink a liter of water every day, something like that. So I want us to clarify goals and the activities that come down to achieving of that goal. And so I want you to get a clean page again and write one goal. The one goal that you will write down 3 things you must do every day to achieve that goal. And again, I'll give an example with my weight. This goal, like I said, it will be in the present tense and it will be positive. I will say, I am 60 kgs. That gives the mind the energy and the zeal to look forward. Like you kind of start believing that this is possible. So I write, the goal that I write is that I am 60, I weigh 60. And then write down that goal. I want to write the 3 things I do to make sure that I am 60. One of them is exercise 30 minutes every day. And number 2, I take 2 liters of water every day. And number 3, I eat healthy. So that's the way I want us to refine the goals you have. Possibly refine like 3 of them in that format. I hope I'm clear. If I'm not clear, just unmute and tell me to repeat. But to clarify those goals, open a clean page, write one goal, which is I want to earn, and goals must be specific. I want to earn 3 million, 4 million, or whichever amount of money that you want to earn by December 2022. And then down there, write 3 things you must do daily to make sure that you achieve that goal. Am I clear? If I'm clear, show me your thumbs. Then let's do that. I will again write the instruction. Write a goal. We will do this on 3 goals. on a clean then 1 3 ways, three things you will do every day to achieve that goal. I hope everyone is doing the exercise. The exercise is more important than me talking because it's the only way we can have more interactions since this is not a one-on-one. Phyllis, can I see you? Because I've not said hi to you. I'm not sure she can hear me. It's okay. I can be typing an example that we can follow. Example, the goal must be stated in positive present tense. I will 16. So I take 2 of water every day. I Esther Wambui, karibu sana. I exercise 30 minutes every day. I Once you're done with the first set, you can tell us how that exercise is helping you see the goals clearly. I've written an example so you can follow the example. We state the goal in a positive present way on a clean page, then write 3 things that you will do every day. So once you're done, I really would want to hear the clarity you're finding in that exercise. You can unmute and tell us, you can type. I need some feedback. I need some feedback. I will appreciate some feedback. Someone please let me know how that exercise is for you. 3 things you do. The goal is to do three goals and the steps, the things you do every day to make sure that that goal is achieved.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Please do, Wambui.
Writing it the way you've told us to write it. So for example, write the 3 things that you do to achieve that goal. The one thing that's standing out for me is I feel called out. I feel like I say, for example, I wake up early, but the question is, do you though? Are you just writing that on paper, or do you actually do it? So I feel called out, and that's usually important for me when I'm trying to do something. If I feel like I'm being called out, then I want to preserve my integrity, so I end up doing whatever I'm saying I'm doing.
Awesome. Writing that down is calling you out. Thank you, Wambui. Let me hear someone else how writing the 3 things you do every day is inakuendea aje.
Let me say that it looks more realistic and more achievable. It's like breaking the mountain into small pieces that I can easily chew.
Awesome. It's like this thing that has been looking so impossible finally has a way. It becomes little pieces. I like that comparison, Esther. Thank you. Someone else, you can unmute and tell us how it looks when you write your goals like that. Teresa, you are unmuted. You can talk to us. Teresa Masharia.
I've written something about healthy living. And among the things that I've written is to take healthy breakfast. Then I'm like, I have to be very intentional of then what I take in the market. I have to be sure of what I will take tomorrow morning. So it makes me know that I am purely responsible for what I eat. And it is my duty again to ensure that I avail it so that I can be able to achieve this goal. Then it means then on a daily basis, I have to keep on doing something concerning it.
Beautiful. Awesome. I like that. That writing that is helping you take responsibility. Like, hakuna mtu mwingine atakusaidia, ni wewe tu. You are the one who will do this and you must be deliberate on it. Let me take 2 more. Two more and then time is running really fast. I thought 1.5 hours was too much for us, but clearly we are past half.
Dorcas,
Yes,
so
Ketu, listening to you.
yeah, breaking it down actually gives an idea that I have never thought of doing. An idea to do something that I've never thought of doing, and so yeah, that breaking down is helpful.
Wow, awesome. Thank you, Kate. That breaking it down makes you really look at these things seriously. I take one more and then I'm still answering the question, how do we stick to the goals that we write? Because most of the time, kwanza mi my experience was that the past years hata sijuangi hizo goals zinaendanga wapi. By December I can't even remember. But when you do this exercise, you are taking responsibilities, you are becoming more and more empowered and actually seeing that this is something I must do daily. One last one, and then we move on to the next exercise because this session should leave you more empowered to be able to achieve your goals. That is my whole intention. That is my intention. That once you get out of here, not only will you have some goals that you have forgotten, but you will be able to follow them through. Anyone else? If there's no one else, then I can request us again to unmute, not to unmute, and to put the cameras on. That is the only way I'm sure that there are people. So let me see you, let me see you, let me see you. And then I jog your mind a bit. Then we refine that further. Purity has left. Kindly stay so that I'm able to get your details at the end. I have a gift for every one of us. Monique says that shows how much time is wasted every day not working to achieve our goals. Thank you so much. I see you. I see you. I'm glad. I want us to participate in this exercise, even if you cannot be able to put. I encourage to see. I encourage seeing you, but if I'm not able to see you again, we even the video will do. This is the way it will go. It's just a breaker to refresh us so that we continue. Would you rather? We are just talking of would you rather. So you are the one who is, and this one, I will. My internet is unstable, but breaks down has helped me know that it has. That if it has to happen, it's up to me. That is Phyllis. Thank you. If it has to happen, it has to be you doing it. So I want us to do this breaker. We want to take a break a bit and say, I want to ask, would you rather swim? And this question I'm directing it to Ambo Indishu, then they'll pick someone else. Would you rather Kenneth, karibu sana. Would you rather swim or ride a bike? Actually, let me not direct it to anyone else. Just type the answer. Would you rather swim or ride the bike? Msijali sitauliza swim, Wamboi swim. Swim, eh? Swim, and ride the bike. Swim any day. Okay. Would you rather work hard to achieve your goals or win Rotary? Which one would you rather? Work hard and achieve your goals, or would you want to win whatever, those things? Win the games. So I need responses. Work hard, Esther. Impressive, work hard. Na mtu tu aseme kitu anamaanisha. Esther Wamboi, Esther Wangeshi, work hard. Even if you say win, it's okay. Would you rather, oh, win Rotary, work hard. Rotary sounds great. Work hard, Jacinta. Awesome. Another one. Those of us who are Bible readers like me, would you rather read the Old Testament or the New? I wouldn't mind winning. Old, the new, old, new, old. I really like the Old Testament. Wamboi, old, old, old. Both. Awesome. I like the way you're thinking. That is Phyllis, both. Okay. I want to give you another would you rather. Would you rather have eggs for breakfast or sausage? Both. Paul writes both. Eggs, Teresia, any day. Both. Watu wa both sasa tough but eggs, sausages, eggs with sausage. Awesome. One last one. Sitauliza whether you'd rather be on the bottom up na nini Azimio. Hiyo sitauliza because it's an emotive question. Which last one? Would you rather read a book or listen to a book? Because nowadays I'm enjoying listening to books. And by the way, there are so many audio books on YouTube. By the way, read a book, one boy, read, listen, and listen, Anthony listen, Douglas read, Sarah read. Well, serious people here. Esther Wamboi read. Awesome, great. That was supposed to distract us and give us a break. Read, Phyllis, read, Esther Wangeshi, read fast, then audio when busy. Wow. Some people are too serious with their lives. Milka, that's beautiful. So let's proceed with the exercise. I recommend that every day, successful people, I need to begin by explaining why I'm saying the things I'm saying. The successful people think and speak about their goals more than the unsuccessful people. So the more you are able to think and speak your goals, will take you a long way in making sure that you achieve them. And here is just one of the ways that I have exercised in January. I said I will not teach things before I practice them, and it is working miracles. I was sharing with my friend Teresa last weekend. But I want you to do this exercise every morning for you to allow your mind to remember your goals and randomly, without referring to yesterday, which is the exercise I want you to do right now, take a clean paper and pen and write 10 most important goals. Hata usiangalie ni za health ama ni za pesa ama ni za career ama ni za nini. The 10 most important goals that you want to achieve this year. And by the way, doing that exercise showed me that they keep on changing as you go. Because what I thought was important on January 1st might not be important now. So doing this exercise will help you refine your goals every day and give you the energy that you need to achieve those goals. So again, here is the exercise. This one I'll give 3 minutes, actually 4, so that at 20:40 we resume to the next exercise. Write down your top 10 goals. This is an exercise you're supposed to repeat every day, either in the morning or in the evening, but I guarantee you it will take you very far in terms of you keeping yourself on check as per goals. Not referring to the ones you wrote yesterday, just taking a clean page and writing your top 10 goals that you want to achieve this year. Let's do that. So I type here. It's in the dialogue box, you can check, but off head, without, don't even overthink. Whatever is of priority today is what you're supposed to write. The goals must be smart. The goals must be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. And by time bound, I mean these goals, we are writing them for 31st December 2022. So off head, write 1, 2, 3, 10 goals that are right on top of your head of the things you want to achieve this year. Once you're done, you can let me know you're done, 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 done. Oh, Anne, done. You must have been a very sharp girl in school. Because I know you told me you don't have the goods at the beginning. That is beautiful. Then I remind you that those goals should be very personal. It is what you want. You want. Don't overthink, just write on top of your mind whatever you want to achieve, write it. Because tomorrow they will look very different from today. Dan Wambo the show, Dan Wangari Jacinta, Dan. Thank you. Ilka Masharia, Dan. Phyllis, Dan. Thank you. Danish. Oh, okay. Once we are done-ish. I want you to get familiar with this exercise. It is one of the exercises that has made me get focused. Every morning when I write these goals, I ask myself, I have done nothing about it. I tend to focus more and to look for solutions. I wait for two more dance and then we will consider ourselves done for that exercise. But the ones who are done, you can tell us how it was writing the 10. Any insight, or you can actually unmute and tell us what insight it gave you drafting those goals from your head. Anyone willing to share as we wait for the rest? Anyone willing to share?
Yeah.
Yeah, Milka, you can go.
Okay, so I previously, before I thought of coaching to be a thing, I used to really be have a difficult time to think of what I want. Most times I used to think, what would people want from me? What would my parents want from me? And before I think what I want for myself, I would really have taken a lot of time and struggle. Yeah. So even when you've asked us to write this, the first few seconds, first few minutes, I was somewhat finding it difficult. But now I finally got a footing to know what I really want, and not for anyone else, but for myself, not to impress anyone, but just what I really do want. Yeah.
That's beautiful, Milka. Thank you. Because when it is you that want something, you will have more energy doing it, rather than when it is someone else who wants something from you. Or Yani kujifurahisha, kujisatisfy is more empowering than satisfying someone else, because when it is about someone else, you are bound to lose energy as you go. Kate, I see you are done. Thank you.
I have something to say about the process of writing these goals. So
Okay.
I had I wrote my goals at the beginning of the year, and I knew exactly what I wanted, and just writing them again is just I just realized how much I want them, and because and I'm able to even differentiate between like how much I want something and versus I can do without that. And so it's just helpful to see that I really, really want these things to happen this year. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Kate. That once you write these things down, you are able to really get to the point of understanding how you really, really want those things. And I said again, and I will repeat, that the power to make sure that you achieve this goal is in you writing that list every day. Every day, I have gotten an exercise book. I decided to live a very simple life. I don't have to break the bank. I just got an exercise book. Every day, I turn a new page and I write my top 10 goals. The more I write them during the day, the more I ask myself, how will I achieve this? How will I achieve this? And by the way, some that were very hard, I'm realizing that the more I write every day, the more I get a way out. So tukoaje mpaka hapo, because I want us to do the last exercise that will help you get unstuck in achieving the goals for this year. I need a little feedback on the progress. What are you learning? Is this helpful? Is it meeting your expectations? You can write it or whatever. Esther Wangeshi joined again. Karibu. So I want to mention that some of the goals we have written there are seemingly harder than others to achieve. And I hope I can hear a yes, because there are some goals that look easy and there are some goals that look very hard for us to achieve. I want us for a moment, you may not write for us the goal that is that the specific goal that looks difficult for you to achieve, but please type for me in what category it falls. Is it financial or health or career or relationships or your spiritual goals or your adventure goals or influence? Just write which goal, in which area. Welcome, Anne. Are the goals harder for you? Wambui says the part about writing them down every day, never heard of that at all. Yes, it works. Sarah says the career goals are harder for her to write, to hack. Uh, Milka says the business goals are harder for her to achieve. If you just came in, we are looking at our goals, and I want us to get a formula of how to deal with the hard ones. So you can just drop a comment and say in which area are the goals harder to achieve. Teresia also writes that it's very insightful. Yes, there's something I can do about it. It's my responsibility, what I'm doing today to achieve my goals. Thank you so much, Teresa Masharia. So, in what areas are you finding one, even if it's one goal, the most difficult? Evans Health, thank you. The rest can type. We have few minutes remaining, but I want us to do an exercise here that I'm calling mind storming. career-ish. Wambui Ndisho is the one that looks hard. I want you to open another clean page. This is the last exercise. We're almost doing the last 10 minutes. Then I will release you. But get a clean page and write that goal. No, actually influence. The influence part, scratch. Career, Mudhoni, Wambui. For me, the one goal that is looking very hard for me to achieve is the one for influence, how to influence other people's lives, because I cannot live on my own. So I want you to state the goals, that one of the goals out of the 10 that is most difficult in a question. And I give you an example. For example, I can write, how will I weigh 60 kgs at the end of the year? If that is your hardest goal, I want you to write it down in a clean page. Just write the hardest goal in a clean page, and then I'll give you instructions on what to do with it. Done. Are we done? Show me your thumbs. Then we proceed. I would want to say that our minds are more powerful than we ever think. And just as we exercise muscles and become stronger, it is the same way we can exercise our minds and get solutions to problems that are troubling us. Welcome, Purity. Good to see you here. So, one of the toughest goals that you have there, I want you to learn, and this exercise will help you every time you get mental blocks along the way on achieving a goal. Write 20 ways, 20 things you can do to achieve that goal. That one, very difficult one. And I want to know how far you will go in this exercise, because we might not get to 20, we don't have time. But every one goal that is toughest, like for me, how do I influence 100 people this year? So I take a clean paper, I write, how do I influence 100 people, if those are the people I want to influence this year? And then one. So I want you to take the next 4 minutes, scratch your head and write down the things you need to do, because your mind is powerful. You don't need anyone to tell you. You have the solution, only that the solution is hidden below other thoughts and other limiting beliefs that you've had. So let's do that. And I wish I can see you. Why are you not allowing me to see you today? So that I see the way you are sweating. Oh, Milka. Thank you, Anne, thank you. Haya, goal ile ngumu sana iandikwe, then allow your mind to give you solutions to that goal. And this exercise is called the mind storming exercise. The last feedback I will listen to is how far you get with that exercise, and then we'll call it a day. Please repeat. It's called mind storming. We are mind storming the hardest goal, writing 20 ways. Phyllis, I can almost tell that goal that you're writing because we discussed it. Write 20 ways of achieving that goal. I'm so glad to see most of you because I have coached you personally one-on-one. So can you write? Keep on writing. Your mind is powerful. It is able to come up with solutions, and especially it's more powerful if Jesus Christ lives in you, because you have the mind of Christ. We are mindstorming the hardest goal, and this is what you'll be doing every time you feel stuck about a certain goal. One more minute, one more minute. One more minute. In the interest of time, I beg that you finish that exercise on your own. But kindly, anyone who got to 10 can just unmute and tell us how it was. Anyone who got to 10. Kenneth, karibu tena. Anyone who got to 10 about any goal can share with us.
Dorcas, me, I went up to number 6.
Awesome. Tell us how was that?
It was like I'm calling myself for a meeting. Me, myself, and I, and saying that it's doable if I do step by step. Maybe with time, as I continue, maybe I can be able to handle that thing that I'm seeing. It's too big for me, step by step.
Beautiful. If I hear you correctly, it's so empowering to just focus, And the more you write, the more you realize that these things are doable. Anyone else who would want to share how it was, whichever number umefika? I take one last one and then we do a wrap up. And I take any questions, any feedback, because I don't want to keep time as I had promised. Hello. Exercise of
Yeah,
mindstorming.
I got to number 7.
Okay, Phyllis. Are you still there?
My network is so bad. Yes, my
Unapotea kidogo.
go to start. I don't know. Let me text.
Okay. I can be taking one more. Who was talking?
Okay, I'm the one who was talking.
Uh-huh.
My My worry is it okay to not be able to reach even number 3? Like you get stuck in your writing because I've picked my hardest goal and I think I'm struggling in writing it and still figuring out is it okay to, or what do you do now when you're at a place where you are not able to break down the goal?
I recommend this off head that you try it tomorrow and another day and see how powerful your mind can be. And again, it brings me to the place of a life coach, and that's exactly what I do. Some things seem to be hard for us, but if you ask a few focused questions, by an experienced coach, and I see several of us, Esther Wangeshi is my fellow coach, myself, and others. Maybe for that hardest goal, you may need to look for a coach and help you get to the bottom of it because there could be limitations that are making you not seeing the possibilities. But we can pick it out of these sessions and I see whether we can be able to get solutions with you and from you. Have I answered you, Sarah?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, because some things can be difficult, but I know with repeated trials, still they can be done. I'm waiting for the feedback from Phyllis. I got to number 7 and they look doable, beautiful, awesome. Now, allow me to just see you as I finish. It's glad to see that all of us have come to the end of this session. I hope it has been impactful. I really looked forward to it and I'm excited, very excited to have shared these moments with you. And I hope the insights we shared today will go a long way in helping you achieve the year goals. However, uh, for those who have not interacted with me in a one-on-one, I do life coaching one-on-one. So if you feel like you have a need that you need to discuss in depth, and all of us have those needs, then you are very much welcome. Allow me to post my link to my page right there. You can book a session. The first session is usually free. Then we get to see what we can work on, me and you. Secondly, I hope to do this meeting again at the end of February. Um, Clearly, with the people we have done one-on-one on goal setting, it's quite lengthy, and what we did is just the tip of the iceberg. So I will endeavor to do a little bit more at the end of February, but I'm still open to meet people one-on-one to help clarify your goals, discuss them in details, and see how we can work together. So if there's any question, any feedback, I would be glad to take that. And then as I share a scripture, I believe in the power of God and God helping us in whatever we do. There's a proverb in Proverbs 16, verse 3. It says that commit your work and your plans to God, and He will make you succeed. I know most of us have prayed, have committed the year to the Lord. Every time you write those goals, the 10 goals, you can actually write down there, so help me God, because there is a hand that is mightier than us that helps us to do more than we can do on ourselves. So down below those goals, you can always write this, that commit your work and your ways to God, and He will make you succeed. For me, here is to wish you all the best. I'm waiting for your feedback. Kindly unmute. Let me see you. Give me feedback. Say bye, whatever. And then we have a lovely evening. It was awesome seeing all of you, including Kate from Texas. Maybe ni masaa ya kazi kwa mchana. Don't just disappear. Show up. Milka says, I really appreciate you taking time to empower us. God bless you so very much. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorcas. That was great.
Thank you, Evans. I appreciate.
Thanks, Coach. I've learned some things, and thank you for the mindstorming challenge. It was awesome.
Great, my fellow coach Esther, right there. Thank you for coming and for the great insight. Cecilia says that was very insightful. Proud of you, Dorcas. Keep on impacting. Paul says thank you, because today it was free. Yeah, coaching, we don't do it for free because when it is paid for, it is valued. Very insightful, Anthony. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much. I'm still taking that feedback. It's good
Thank you,
for me.
Dorcas.
Oh, thank you, Anne. Anne Wanjiro. Thanks,
Yeah, it
Coach
was very insightful.
Dorcas.
God bless you.
Thanks,
Amen.
Dorcas. This was very encouraging and insightful too.
Awesome. Thank you, Kate. Oh, there are so many here. I feel so good. Anne is saying, I've joined late. I have missed a lot, but will look for you for briefing. I will post this. I had a YouTube channel that I killed for some reason. I may want to post this video there. So whoever missed, I will be sending the link. Kindly give me your email address. I have an ebook that I have written on this material specifically. I'll send it to you. So please inbox me in my WhatsApp. Drop me your email address so I can send you that book. Phyllis says, refocusing every day. Thanks, Mama Douglas. Eye-opening, simplified to make all achievable. Thank you, Dorcas. Wambo Indishu, thank you for the session. Hope to make you proud as a coach. All the best. Sarah, thank you for the session. So much insight. Wamboi says, Coach, yes, thanks for the session. And I don't know whether I'll be able to pick the emails from here. Maybe you can leave and leave. Once you leave, I'll be able to copy them before I end the session. Asanteni sana. Let's say goodbye. Let's unmute. Let's say goodbye. Then we are free to leave. But God bless you. It has been awesome.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Good
Good night.
night.
Bye.
Good night. Good night. Bye. 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 Nipewe emails.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless you.
God
Bye-bye.
bless so much.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you,
Margaret.
Dorcas.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
God bless you.